When the world sleeps, there's a fire within you that refuses to rest because you know that success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. No, you must rise and grind. Every single day you are faced with a choice. The choice to remain where you are or the choice to rise higher, break through the barriers, and push yourself toward greatness. The grind doesn't care about your comfort zone. It doesn't care about your excuses, your doubts, or the weight of your fears. What it cares about is one thing: your determination to keep moving forward even when everything in you is screaming to quit. Because the grind knows one universal truth: the only way to truly transform your life, to build the empire that others will envy and respect, is to push yourself beyond limits you never thought possible. The world won't give you permission to succeed. The world won't tell you when it's your time. The world won't wait for you to get ready. The world will keep turning whether you act or not. So what are you waiting for? Don't you understand? There is no time to waste. Every second you hesitate is a second lost in the fight for your future. Time waits for no one. Every minute counts, and if you're not using every single moment to move closer to your goal, you're falling behind. And let's be honest for a second. How many times have you let opportunities slip through your fingers? How many times have you promised yourself you'd start tomorrow, only to find tomorrow becomes the same story as today? Another excuse, another delay, another chance thrown away, but not anymore. Not today. Today, you make the decision to stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. The perfect moment is now. The grind is now. The transformation begins today. Yes, it will be tough. Yes, there will be challenges, setbacks, and times when you feel like giving up. But understand this: every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Every moment of struggle is the raw material from which your strength is forged. Don't fear the struggle. Embrace it. It is the grind that sharpens you, molds you, and shapes you into something greater than you ever imagined. But remember, it's not just about the grind. It's about what you do with it. What good is all that hard work if you don't harness it with purpose? What's the point of fighting if you're not moving towards something bigger than yourself? You don't just work for the sake of working. You rise to the grind with a vision, one that drives you, pushes you, fuels you when you feel like you can't go any further. And let me tell you this: that vision, it's everything. Without it, you're just moving in circles. You're just going through the motions. But when you have that vision, when you know where you're going and why it matters, the grind becomes a path that you walk with determination, not doubt. Every hour you put in, every ounce of energy you pour into your craft, it all adds up. Every small win builds upon the last. Every early morning, every late night, every sacrifice, every moment you choose not to give in, they are all paving the way for the life you're about to create. And when you start seeing results, when you start to feel the momentum, that's when the grind truly becomes beautiful. Because that's when you realize the sweat, the pain, the struggle, it was all worth it. But let me ask you, are you ready for the grind? Are you ready to face the fear, the self-doubt, the critics, the obstacles, and still show up every day giving your all? Because if you are, then get ready for your life to change. But if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to show up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, then understand this: success won't come knocking at your door. The grind doesn't wait for anyone. It only rewards those who are willing to give everything, to burn the midnight oil, to sacrifice comfort for progress. To take every failure as a lesson, every loss as fuel, every setback as motivation to get back up and fight harder. The grind is relentless, but so are you. You are capable of more than you realize. You have strength inside you that you've never even tapped into. So stop holding back. Stop making excuses. Rise and grind, because your future depends on what you do today. There's no magic formula, no secret trick. It's just you, your passion, your vision, and your willingness to outwork everyone who stands in your way. So stand tall, face the grind head on, and know that every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort will bring you one step closer to your dreams. The road ahead is tough, but I promise you it's worth it. Now is your time. So rise and grind, because greatness is waiting for no one. It's waiting for you. Every single second you delay, every minute you waste is a moment of opportunity that you can never get back. So why are you still sitting there? Why are you still waiting for the perfect conditions to show up? Let me tell you something. There will never be a perfect time. The world will never pause and say, okay, now is your time. No. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to wait for everything to align. You create your own alignment through relentless action. You make the choice every day whether you're ready or not. And guess what? You don't have to feel ready. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect skill set, the perfect conditions. What you need to do is start right here, right now. Every step forward is progress, even if it's small. You keep going, even when it feels like you're not moving fast enough. You keep grinding, even when no one is watching, because you know that every drop of effort is building the future you want. The world doesn't owe you anything. It's not going to hand you your dreams on a silver platter. You must go out and take it. No one is going to do the work for you. No one is going to show up every single day to give you the push you need to succeed. That responsibility, that honor falls on you and you alone. You are the one who must carry the torch. You are the one who must put in the work when everyone else is sleeping. You are the one who will rise and grind until you've made the impossible possible. But here's the thing that's hard to swallow. If you're not willing to give it everything, don't expect anything in return. This is not a game for the faint of heart. This is not a race for the weak. The grind rewards those who are all in, who never back down, who face adversity head on without flinching. It rewards those who refuse to be outworked, outlasted, or outrun. And if you're still unsure, if you're still hesitant, just remember this. The difference between where you are now and where you want to be lies in your willingness to embrace the grind. It lies in your ability to stay the course even when the road gets tough. When life tries to knock you down, you rise stronger. When you face failure, you use it as a lesson, not a reason to quit. Every setback is just another opportunity for you to rise higher. This is your life, and you have the power to control it. You don't have to wait for anyone's approval. You don't need permission to succeed. You need action. You need grit. You need determination, because the world doesn't care about your story until you make it matter. So get up, dust off the excuses, push aside the distractions, step into the arena of your dreams and show up for yourself like you've never shown up before. You've got what it takes. You just have to believe it and then act like it every single day. No more excuses, no more waiting, no more wondering when your time will come. Your time is now. The grind is yours to conquer. The world is waiting for you to rise and take what's yours. So get to work, keep grinding, and let the world see just how unstoppable you truly are. The journey will be long, it will be tough, but it will also be the most rewarding thing you've ever done. And when you look back at everything you've overcome, at every challenge you faced, you'll know this was worth it. So rise and grind and never stop. Not now, not ever. And when you finally reach the peak, when you stand on top of the mountain looking back at the path you've carved, don't forget the journey. Don't forget the sweat, the tears, the moments of doubt, because they were all a part of your story. They were all the building blocks that made you who you are. And as you stand there, knowing that your relentless pursuit brought you here, remember that the grind never truly ends. It evolves. It shapes you into something greater with each challenge, each victory, each step forward. The grind will always be with you, but now you've mastered it. Now you've learned how to rise every time you fall, how to keep moving forward even when the odds are stacked against you. And that, my friend, is the true power of the grind. So go out there, live your truth, and never forget, the only way is up. Rise, grind, and shine brighter than you ever thought possible. Because your greatness is unstoppable, and the world is waiting for you to make it known. Now go and make your mark.